Hello guys, this is Geneva Style here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today and from this week on, we will change a little bit. As you know, we changed the schedule from Tuesday and Thursdays to Thursday and Fridays at 12 p.m. And moreover, on Fridays, I will be posting only Star Wars content. I will call it SWF, Star Wars Friday. And on Thursday, I will be publishing other types of content, which include makeup and other stories. So if you're interested in Star Wars content, please subscribe and leave comments down below. This is a prediction theory video. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy. I strongly believe that the movie will not be split into two parts. This theory is spread all over the internet without much evidence supporting it. I firmly believe that J.J. Abrams will not break the formula of 3. However, I also think that the movie will be the longest episode of the series. The motivation for doing so is to gain massive revenue and to allow major character development through additional screen time. I do not certainly agree with such a plan. However, if it is done properly, some characters such as Kylo Ren and Rey will certainly benefit from it. This has been a widely discussed idea. As you know, there are massive time jumps between all Star Wars episodes. However, Star Wars The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi are the only episodes without time jump. In fact, the events of The Last Jedi immediately follow the events of The Force Awakens. I foresee a necessary time jump between Episode 8 and Episode 9, despite getting a sense of not having moved forward in The Last Jedi so much as occur from a psychological perspective, that there has to be a break preceding Episode 9. Rey and Kylo Ren need time to understand their Force connection and how it will impact the galaxy. This movie will contain lots of nostalgic elements mixed with more modern concepts. The Force Awakens was very reminiscent of Episode 4. The Last Jedi was the one which actually brought to the table something new and experimental. Episode 9 will be a balance of nostalgia and longing for the future. It will contain elements from the prequels and from the originals. By elements, I refer to placements, mise-en-scène, and characters. Speaking of characters, Billy D. Williams will reprise his role as Lando. It will be one of the main nostalgic elements, along with this potential for comedy. Based on recent speculation on shooting location and principal photography, it seems that the events of Episode 9 will also take place in Mustafar and Naboo. To refresh your memory, Mustafar was the volcanic planet where Darth Vader resided in his castle, and Naboo was a more farm-like world where Anakin and Padme fell in love. Padme became Queen of Naboo at the age of 14. The two planets are also featured in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And as per recent information from Disney, the shooting is taking place in Italy, Sicily near Mount Etna, and those are locations used in Star Wars Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith. There is no question regarding Mark Hamill reprising his role as Luke Skywalker. However, in what form is still unknown. Many speculate he will come back as a Force energy known as Force Ghost. Others theorize a possible resurrection. At this time, there is no evidence to support either of the two. Therefore, we might have to rely on our personal wishes and previous information. If he comes back as a Force Ghost, it will appear only to Kylo Ren. I do not see him training Rey or appearing to Rey. That is also suggested by the last scene he had with Kylo Ren at the end of their fight. He said, "See you around, kid." This opens the door to a possible comeback to communicate with him and be by his side until the end. I do not support the resurrection theory, however, I consider the possibility of Luke being alive. He might have survived at the end of The Last Jedi. Nevertheless, I do not foresee a purpose for Luke to be alive, knowing that Leia will not be alive at least from the second act of the movie.